Hello again and welcome back to the channel. This is Michael from TOEFLresources.com. I'm happy to report that we have more details about the changes to the TOEFL test that will hit in 2026. They're all listed here on the screen, but I'm going to go into more detail in just a moment. I will mention that these all come from a briefing that ETS gave a couple of days ago to a group called New Oriental. Regular viewers of the channel will know that New Oriental is one of the biggest test prep firms in China. It's been a long time partner of ETS. They're famous for producing those TPO tests that a lot of people use to prepare for the TOEFL. So basically what we've learned is that the test will have two-stage testing. There will be new reading tasks, new listening tasks, including a peer-to-peer dialogue, a new writing task, which is about making an email, a new speaking task, which is a virtual interview. There's going to be new practice tests on July 7th. The new test will launch on January 21st, and maybe there is more. So let's get started. First up, we've learned that there will be two-stage testing. We've known all along that the revised TOEFL will have adaptive multi-stage testing, but we've learned now there will be two stages. So we've learned that the reading and listening sections will have two stages. The first will be a calibration stage that is the same difficulty level for everyone. The second stage will be an easy stage or a hard stage, depending on the test taker's performance in the first one. Okay. We've learned that there will be new reading tasks, and some of them will be a bit shorter. Basically, the calibration stage in the reading section will contain multiple short passages rather than a single long reading passage like in the current iteration of the test. Some of these shorter passages will resemble excerpts from textbooks like what you currently see on the TOEFL, but others will come from sources like newspapers, magazines, and websites. The second stage will contain the same questions as the first. So it looks like at this moment, it looks like we're unlikely to get those big 800-word articles like we currently see on the TOEFL. We're more likely to get a variety of shorter articles instead. As for new listening tasks, well, the listening section will continue to include academic lectures and teacher-student conversations. But on top of this, it will include what they're calling peer-to-peer conversations, focusing on scenarios such as group work. Basically just conversations between two students talking about things that students do on campus. As for the lectures and the teacher-student conversations, there's no details about whether they'll be the same length as what's currently on the test. They might be the same length or they could be shorter. Now, we have learned that there is going to be at least one new writing task, which is about making an email. So we've learned that a new email writing task will be added to the writing section. The academic discussion task will be retained. It is not stated at this point whether or not the integrated writing task will also be retained. We don't know that yet. This section will not be adaptive. We've also learned there will be a new speaking task, which is the virtual interview task. Basically, a virtual interview question will be added to the speaking section. This appears to be similar to the 5-question interview currently included in the TOEFL Essentials test, where you get 5 short questions on the same topic, a little bit of time to prepare, and then 30 seconds to answer each one. It's not stated whether or not the speaking questions currently on the TOEFL IBT will be removed or modified to make room for this. My assumption is that some or all of the current speaking questions will move on to the revised version of the TOEFL, but I don't know for sure. New practice tests from ETS will be available around July 6th, so keep an eye out for those. Right around the corner, isn't it? The launch date for the revised TOEFL currently scheduled for January 21st. The revised test is scheduled to launch on that day. From that date, score reports will include both the traditional 1 to 120 score and the new 1 to 6 score based on the CEFR. According to the briefing they gave New Oriental, the score reports will contain both of those scores for at least 2 years. After that, they might revisit the way the score reports are presented. All right, that's all I've got right now, but that is quite a lot. So if you do have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. I'll try my best to answer if I have any more information. Meanwhile, I will be uploading new videos about the revised TOEFL in the days and weeks ahead, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check back now and then for updates. And if you want to get the updates like as soon as they're available, I'll put a link in the video description to my blog where everything goes up like the instant I know about it. All right, gonna leave it at that, but I look forward to talking with you all again real soon. Take care. Goodbye.